Right. No, hang on, 2 moments, everybody. Things are playing up on me. I think we're in. Potentially, yes, we're in. Great. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Fritz, and we are back in Blueprints today. Day 10. We have been quite busy. We have unlocked quite a lot of rooms. We have explored quite a lot of the house. We have a lot of half-solved mysteries that we are still trying to finish up. And hopefully we get a few through, but the one mystery we have solved is the picture puzzle. With the two pictures, the missing letter, and we have cracked that code. The code reads, if you count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Now what I'm interpreting that to mean is there are 8 dates, 8 key codes of 4 digits long. We found 3 of them, I want to believe. Possibly only 2, but I want to say 3. Because we cracked out the date for that was carved into the tree. Carved into that tree that's since been chopped down at the apple orchard to unlock that padlock. We found Christmas Day as the safe in the boudoir, and we found out what the current date was a few days back when we were in the shelter underneath the house in the outer room, and I think that's those 3 of the 8 safes that we've cracked, so that's a good start. Also, at the end of last night's stream, we managed to get underground. We found a hidden basement that we couldn't get into because we need a specific key under the fountain. And I think it's the same door at the bottom of the foundation as well. So we need to find the basement key somewhere in our house. Don't know where it is. We also had the secret garden pop up last night as well. And I have a feeling if we put that on the eastern side, we might be able to get out and explore the garden on the east by knocking down a wall. But for now, let's just jump in, back into day 10, and see what we do. I had a quick look through the registry as well of all the rooms. We have found all but 28 rooms, including the outside rooms. Strangely enough, classrooms didn't count on that list, so if we get back into the school, who knows. We found I think 4 of the 8 rooms out here. Where are we? 5 of the 8 rooms we've been into. All 3 of these we've been into, but hovel is always good. We've got excess steps. We don't need to go in there. We've got found everything we need to from there. And let's get cracking and see what we find out. What have we got today? Don't need the gems. So den may not be the play here. Parlour is also gems, so again, I don't think that's the right play. Pantry, I think, is where we want to go here. Don't need gems because we got the footsteps. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Use 3 straight away. Using that right now. Or do we get bonuses to the mailroom? We can get to the mailroom or nursery. I'm going to go mailroom. Nursery wouldn't have been a bad choice either, but brass compass, silver key, 2 keys, so 3 keys straight up. That is awesome. Leads to a room with many doors. Alright. Anything new over here? No, no new mail. What about over here? What have we got? Again, corridor is probably not too bad. Nook for the key. I think we'll go nook. On the tables? No. Commissary, don't have the coin yet. Still early in the run. Spare room's not a bad call. No, it's a bit of a nothing burger of a room. Early security, yes. Coffee mug. Let's get rid of keycard doors at the moment. Keycard system settings, set the security level to low. And get them all unlocked. Alright, any more items over here? No, let's head north. See if we can get out to the west wing. Boiler room. That's a new room. I am very tempted to take boiler room just to see what's in here. This is a new one. Not been in here before. We got some digging to do down there. Gate. There's to... okay. What do we got? The boiler room's needed for the laboratory. Valve down there. Blue valve. That turns that, I'm assuming? Yes. Green. Turn that way. Goes through here, need to turn you. That keep goes to that one. It goes up into the floor. I want to get that powered. I want to get to there. So I do want to turn you, I reckon, a bit more. No, that's not going to work. For that to get powered, I need to come through this way, which comes through that one. That go. That goes to that box. What is that box? Okay. That's powering that box. Powering that. You have a switch. Yes, you do, but I can't get to you until and if that loads. Means I need it to go to here. Means I gotta turn you once more. No, 2 more times. If I turn you there, I need to stop it at the right time, apparently. Is there a space in between, or is there some sort of code? Not then. I missed the time. Now I'm going to note this down because this is going to bug me. So boiler code. Starting again. All right. 2 and 12. Boiler code. I will write down this one. 2 and 12. First spot. That's 5, 9, 11. Uh, 7, 9, 15. I think 15 or 11. It was 15. 15 blank. The verticals there are 6, 10, and 14. And 14. That corner is 3, 4, 8, and 13. 6, 7. 2, 3. I saw 2 more on that. 16. 5 and down that way is 10. 13 on its own. That's that 5, 15, 16. 3, 4, 6. Blank. 5, 6, 9. And then that column there is 7, 11, 15. What does that mean? Someone knows 16 decimal system somewhere. I want to try pulling the pin when I see the 13 come through on its own. There. No. I'm playing with fire. Whereabouts in the sequence are we? That's the blank. That's 3, 4, 6. So we are, yeah, we want to pull it pretty much straight away. Okay, that's now coming through, so that's going to help. At the moment that's going up, so what's going on up there? I see, I can't see that yet. So I need to build around to the other side. It's going up into that. Maybe coming out of that. I don't think it... Oh, hang on. That's where it's going in. So if I turn it that way, come out here, it's going to go to that box. Okay, so that's going to lower elevator. Yes. Okay. Another one. It's going up. Is that going to send that out as well? No, it's not. That's not on. That's okay. Going on up here. Does this need 3 inputs? This might need 3 inputs. That's... okay. You're coming out here. That would go That's just opened that door. So if I open the door now, dark room's best choice. Allows me to head south. That's still not activated on that side. That's okay though. What happens if I switch that to the other side? Does that close that door? It does close that door. I can't go out that door unless that's switched to that direction. That's got one going. If I go down, I switch you up. Does that turn you off? Does turn you off. Somehow I gotta... Right, so I need to turn you... I gotta turn this one back the other way. Alright, so that's going up into that. That one's going around to that box. Lowered that over there. Okay, so now I have a way around. That's got 3 lights. Activate. Something blowing up. That's going that way. I don't know what's going on. I've done something right, I think. Do I need to turn it the other way as well? That's still spinning, that one's spinning, that's still spinning. So all 3 are now spinning. Power is flowing through here. Don't want to lose half my steps, that's silly. Commissary is not smart, I don't believe. Go to the library. Nothing on the tables at the moment. What have we got? Pump system user manual. That's right, that's what I ordered in. Today's in-ground swimming pool, spas. What we got? So this is what we were playing with end of last night. Selection button, source labels, yes. EPCW system panels filled with numbers. Wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source its corresponding... Okay. Yes. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, set the pump associated. Okay, so up is to tank, directionality. Up is to tank, hopefully. Switch, yes. Select source, set direction, and then flow. Okay, unfortunately, we worked all that out on our own the day before. It is November 16, 1993. Alright, from the library we can get I believe library gives us a lot of doors, I think. We don't want to freeze. Study is a dead end. I don't think we need to go back there. Even with the redrafting bonus. I mean, while we're not using gems for rooms themselves, I think aquarium's a good choice. Anything of note in here that might be... Because the pump system was attached to the aquarium. The bedroom. Diggable spot. Filing cabinets and... okay. Where are we? Go this way. Let's have a look, see what's going this way. Collect the broken lever. That could be handy. 2 items from the closet. I'm okay taking closet here. Gem is not the best. Another key is handy though. Where do we want to go? I want to head back to... head south from the dark room, I reckon. Ah, that's right. I needed to turn that switch. Is that going to turn everything off? Doesn't look like it. Let's go one without steps. See what we've got here. Okay, I don't know this one. Furnace. This is another new room. More likely to draw red rooms while drafting. That is unfortunate. Anything in here? I think we want to draw a laboratory soon. Nothing in here. This is just an empty room besides that dig spot. Unfortunately, I was hoping there'd be something in here. Burn a key now. Keep our steps in check. Chapel, I have no money, so this is not a bad one to head into. Oh, use all the keys early. I don't want to do that. It is warm in here, apparently. Do we burn the lavatory here? Or go commissary? We don't need the gems. We have no coins. We just get rid of the lavatory. We're going to get extra red rooms, so that's 4 of 8 possible red rooms we've just put through now. Oh, hey, use them all. Use them all. Laboratory. Yes. Yes, we want to use steps on laboratory. Piped in from the boiler room. Do I need to connect pipes? That would be unfortunate if I do. Don't have power. Is that what it's complaining about? we crack this code where we push 3 after 9, pointing this direction. So if we go 9, 3, or do we just not have enough power? Am I not understanding something about how electricity works? I might not be understanding how the power works in this game. That's... Alright, let us set up an experiment. Well, draft, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, or the next time you, 3 times you open a locked trunk. Unfortunately, I don't think these are too great. I think I'm going to go immediately gain a key, gem, or gold, just randomly. Unfortunately, free key I will take. And I think we're not limited to 1 experiment a day? I'm not sure. Yeah, 1 experiment a day. Sure, that's a poor line, but... I think I'm not something about boiler room I'm not understanding. Go kitchen. Bit of a dead end for us, but that's okay. And I don't think we need to go in there. Straight back out to dark room. If I turn on power to that direction, does that do anything? Going down that way. Into here. Does the chapel just stop it? Come through there. I know I'm wasting steps. Got power in the furnace. How does it go through the... Okay, I think I understand that I've mucked it up a little bit. In that... Although... I might be able to... Oh, I think I might have stuffed it up. I think I might have. I have to trace a pathway from the boiler room to the laboratory. That would be frustrating. I don't think I can because I would have had to have come through the kitchen. Alright, that's unfortunate, but I don't think we're going to get that one today. Maybe on a different one. I'm just going to burn weight room. I'm not going to go in. I lose half of just for drafting it. Oh, okay, fine. I might as well just go and see what's in here. Clock. Weight's bad. We got a brick wall that's taking up a lot of space. Archive. Four coins down the bottom are not going to be worth it at the end because we are running through steps here today. Go to the maid chamber, let's just burn it. Anything of note in here? That same note from before. Miller. Get all the red rooms. Don't need to go in there. That is all 8 red rooms just there. That can just sit there. I do not need to walk through that. I didn't have the coin, so the kitchen would have been helpful to me anyway. Corridor is always unlocked. Let's go. And I can't move north. Did not look at the plan. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. Not that we were having a good run anyway. Alright, what's in the bottom corner? Let's have a look. Well, that sort of tells me what's there. Gains 2 steps, we're going in the bed. I'm not going to go in the bedroom. I'm just going to burn these last 2 steps. And we are done. Well, that's awkward, but we've cracked a little bit. Of the code on the boiler room. What have we got today? Crimson Villa, 9 red rooms. 9? Oh, because the aquarium counts as well. So we maxed out the red rooms. That's rather unfortunate. Can I? Yeah, we will continue from there. That's an unfortunate day. Alright, day 11. Cracking on. I forgot to grab our allowance last time around. That's also an issue. Now, I've been noting down some room numbers and stats. What have we got? None of those. None of those. We picked up boiler room down here under utility closet. Where are we? Boiler room is a mechanical room. There are bonuses on that one. Unusual, which is a bit odd. That cost me a gem to get in. Has 3 doors. Lock another one through that? No. Aquarium. Wondering if that one was going to pop up. That's anti-chamber. We've seen it before, but we've not picked it. Toss the gem. We didn't unlock any new bedrooms, green rooms, or shops, but we did unlock all the red rooms. Of which I was missing just the last 2, weight room and furnace. There, 1. Got 4 doors and furnace, which is a dead end. It looks like the furnace is not useful, but the heat increases. The furnace might have some play somewhere else. I'm not sure. It might become useful later on. I forgot we had an allowance, so collect our 3 coins and let's go back out and have a look at the outer room. Like I said, we're still missing 3 possible options for the outer room. I know one is the tomb, because we've seen it referenced many times, but see what we've got here. The shrine. Seen the shrine before, but we've not been in. Have a look. See what the shrine's deal is. Got the monk statue in here. We got some hose, candles. We aren't going to steal from the shrine. Anything back here? Gas valve, maybe. This looks like a fairly plain room. Make an offering. Have our entire allowance. High roller. Each time you draft a shot, gain a reroll dice. Then gain 5 gold each time you roll one for 3 days. Make us rich. Mine's on the floor. Alright, so we're going to make money in the next couple of days. Alright, let's have a look here. What have we got? Oh, gymnasium straight up. We don't want that. Early bedroom's not too bad if we have to double back. I will take the den over there. That lets us into the foundation and a free gem. I'm not opposed to the storeroom knocking that one out early. Chest, we're going to have to come back with a crowbar. Oh, not a crowbar, sledgehammer, sorry. Alright, let's go around bedroom first. Definitely don't want lavatory. Nook or parlour. I think gems are going to be a tad more important early on. Nothing on the tables. Nothing on the tables. Don't think anyway. No. What do we got? The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Nothing. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Well, if you were telling the truth, then you would be telling the truth, and then they're both telling the truth. If that's telling a lie, it means it's in one of those two boxes. This would be telling the truth, and it would be in this one. Alright. Bonus. Ooh, do I go chapel? I might go chapel. Chapel's not as terrible as people think it is. Especially if we're going to be making a buttload of bank every time we roll a shop. Like right now. Or I could go courtyard. Courtyard would open up the bottom. I think that is slightly better. And a sledgehammer. So yes, when we come back out this way, we can go straight in there and smash that one open. So yes, right call. Early conference room. If we pick up something a bit later on, this might be a very valuable room. Office. We've not been into the office before, and I've been meaning to look in here. I don't think we passed this up. Hello, office. What have we got in here? That looks like our uncle. There's old Herbert. Queen from the foyer. What are you? You're another puzzle? No, you're not a puzzle box. Get to the table in the middle in a sec. We have a hand pointing to the right. Left, sorry. And a few rooms with hands in them. You look familiar from the foyer. Camera. Same head as down there. It is a White King. There is a White King in the office. So I had that one guessed because we see someone sitting in that chair in one of the photos in the dark room. And that's in the background. But because it's in that red light, you're not sure what the colour is. You just recognise the piece shape. The trophy. Can I pick up the trophy? There's a trophy room. Oh, hello. Upgrade disc. Key card. Even better. First of all, alright, what are we going to do? What are we upgrading? Courtyard. Hello. What do we want to do? Extra gems. It cost us a gem to go in the first place. That would basically be a free gem every time we pick it. 5 dig spots, which bit of a waste. Or never have to worry about a key. And it has a chance to show up when we pick a corridor card. I'm almost tempted to say extra gems. I think extra gems. Because it's basically a free gem every time we roll courtyard. Yeah, I think that's the play. It's basically just a free gem every time you roll it. Alright. The office computer. What can we do on the office computer? Run payroll. This is one to come back to later for a lot of coin. Spread gold in the estate. This is handy later when we come back, because all the gold's just going to go next door into the conference room. Note, the antechamber lever in the greenhouse. Broken again. We noticed that when we were in there yesterday. Before Simon arrives, just make sure the west is in lowercase. And east levers are operational. So in lowercase words, we had a couple. We had the word bridge, we had beside west. Beside the west bridge. Interesting. Not sure what to make of that. That looks like Marion. That's the fountain out the front. So despite all these rumours of our uncle hiding Marion away, he kept a photo of her on his desk. Secret switch? Hello, secret switch. What have we got here? Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended or to be hearings or herrings. Knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Now these were the titles in the foyer. Foyer. In my notes. We had Queen Jeariana, Baron Edwin Sinclair, Count Isaac Gates, Lord William Epsom, Baron Thomas Sinclair, and Major Nicholas Key IV. Oh, we know these are dates. Much of the count is red. I'd need the library. But for now, safe. I'm just going to check the dates we have. Where are we? Over here. Dates we've got. 1809. No. 1213. 1004. By the American dates. 1992. I accidentally pushed one twice. 1506. Where are we? 1983. 208. 0822. 0615. Oh, I forget. We go American date systems. 1985. Nicholas Key IV. Sounds odd. That's clearly pointing at the safe. Oh. Frustrating. That's nothing to read. That's useful information. We got 2701. Unless there's a history I'm missing. I reckon I might try the library. See if one of the remaining books we've got. 1111 is one of the dates. 1986, no, okay. We're not getting in through the dates I've got. I don't believe. That next code, beside the West Bridge. Do we want garage here, or do we want to go pantry, corridor? Don't think the garage helps us at the moment. Corridor. West Wing Hall. we don't have gems anyway, so yeah, West Wing Hall, definitely best option. Oh, that's what I need to do when I get back in there. Utility closet. Go. Go, 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 go. I'll waste the steps. I will waste those steps to get back into that office. I completely forgot. That's the main reason we needed the office, that email. Go, 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 go. Get into that network. Swan song. Go, 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 go. Electronic mail. Oh, this is what we want. 1st November. So you've not left me any instructions following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans to the last minute. Through Hartley, who was valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay, and Babbage. DC power refuse box repair. Correct functionality. Also, when you're out next week, please test the correct sequence. Is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Excellent. October 7, going back in time. You know, the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. Well, he didn't last much longer, did he? Indicator light installed per instructions have been turned on. The white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 purple indicators. Oh! We're gonna get a secret. Secret, secret, secret. We'll gladly burn a few extra steps here. Right, garage, gymnasium off. We are not getting the garage today. That's unfortunate. Alright, all green first. So let's get them all green. The card can go to off. Blue next to a red turns to purple. I think I don't want to do that. Ah. Ah. No, that's not how I do it. The red turns purple. Okay, so I want you red, I want you blue, I want you red. I want you red, you blue, red, red, red. No! Ah. Red. 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 All to purple. Awesome. Okay. Order is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Off, blue, green. Oh. Ooh, secret switch. The mine Mines of Mordor. No, Mines of Moria. Is there a Balrog? Start with 2 gems every day. Oh, we've cracked another secret. Awesome. Alright, where do we go now? West Wing Hall. We can go back down this one. Down to 1 key. Alright, we'll use it. Kitchen or dining room? I'm gonna go kitchen. Oh, no gems. Alright, dining room it is. Locked. Okay. That's locked. Bugger. Alright, so we want to go chapel. Opposite wall. Nook gives me a key but closes me off. I can't use the secret passage. Closet's an okay one here. We get a key anyway. And a reroll dice. Excellent. Through the bedroom. I missed the coin purse. I missed a coin purse. That will come in very handy later. Sledgehammer time. Oh, all the reroll dice I could... Reroll... Nah, words. Reroll dice I could want. No chests in here. Doesn't... No, that's a table. That's a table. Bunk room. Usually some items. I get coins from distribution, I believe, once the bedrooms are up. Once I go back to the office. Bananas. I will take some banana. Cassette tapes, torch. Metal balls. What have we got? Commissary or hallway or nook? Hallway is not going to be perfect. Commissary ends us, so nook I think is the best choice. That'll at least let us go back the other way. Security, I think, is the best room. Now we've got utility closet there, and we've already turned it off. We want to set that one to low because we don't have a card. And we just want to set them all to unlocked. The card system is currently offline. Excellent. What was I thinking? One room down this way. We can burn a lavatory. We'll burn a lavatory. Furnace is not what I want. Laboratory gets me another experiment potentially. Don't like this roll. I will try again. Nursery is a good one. Oh, I don't have a gem. Lavatory, gone. Don't even have to walk in there. I do not have to pee. I don't have any gems. That's unfortunate. Spare room is where we're going. Billiard room's forced, but keys and or gems in the billiard room. Nothing over there today. And we start with an 18. Divided by 6 is 3. 16 plus 17 is 33, divided by 3 is 11. 1 plus 19 is 20 times, hang on, 20 minus 6 is 14 times 2 is 28, divided by 7 is 4. 2 keys, so yeah, we're definitely going to be able to get back the other way. Question is, will we have the footsteps for it? No gems. South on the boudoir is not terrible, and that will give me a gem. Because we know the safe in here. Alright, we want to branch to the right here if possible. 3 gems from the wine cellar. That is not terrible. Much as I'd like to go to the rumpus room, I think wine cellar is not a bad choice. 3 gems is 3 gems. No hidden safe in here, is there? 12, 13. That's the number on that. We've got 3 keys and 4 gems to explore the other side, which is only accessible through the dining room. Question is, do I cash in on people's paychecks now, have all the coin just gathered in the conference room ready for me? I might. I don't think it's a bad idea. Because we've gone through the chapel. We don't have to come back through the chapel again. "19 steps. We're running low on steps, but kitchen has been coming up a fair bit today. Alright, let's run payroll. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's spread gold in the estate. And let's exit. Still don't know what that's... Oh, that's a terrible way to spread it out. Have to walk around the table, pick up 2 gold from each. None of these have notes on them. 29 gold, which is very nice. Where did I say? From the dining room. Dining room would give me food if I can get north 3 rooms. Try north 3 times. Let's see if we can get there. Or I might go hallway. Commissary is good for gems, but not for food. And the wine cellar sort of saved me on the gems. Go pantry, because that will increase our ability to go up. And free apple. 2 steps is 2 steps at the moment. Burning the keys. Terrace would end us, which is Unfortunate. So I'm going to have to go commissary and hope that there's some keys to draft. See, okay. Shovel is not a bad option. Salt shake is not a bad option. Sleeping mask is pretty good. Metal detector. Fortunately, no key. So I'm hoping that side path on the hallway opens. I've got reroll dice. That's the gotta remember. Ah. I'm gonna have to go back to the courtyard and hope I dig up a key. That's what I'm hearing. There's no dirt there. Coins, unfortunately, not helpful. Unfortunately, this way is out, this way is out. I have to just have a look and see if we can explore that mine a little bit. We got steps for going with the sleeping mask, but unfortunately our run today is dead. But we did unlock the mine. And the office, so we know there's a safe there, we just don't know what the code is. Probably the library that will give us the clue for that one. Hello. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones a day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinions, at least for now. Locked on a short track that's too difficult to move away from the reservoir side. A little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage side. 2 ways into that site from that side. I think we're going to leave that for someone else to... Okay, so slack diggers have left a minecart blocking a passage. Valve! That's the 4th one. We've gotten the four flames. Oh, that was worth coming out here. We may have shut it inside the mansion, but outside? Hello. What are you? I'm getting Willy Wonka elevator vibes from that. Piece of wood. That's okay. So actually, this is quite small. I don't think we need to go down this path ever again, but that's okay. We need to come down here at some point. I don't have anything to... That's a minecart there. Mine part, rail thing. And that's still too dark to see. Going down. That's rock, that's tunnel. That's open cliff. There's a hole down there. Can't go out there. Hello. Foreman's log number 3. Scientist Thomas Sinclair. Hang on. He was a baron. He's not our great uncle. 1915. Arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt have uncovered a dozen more. Every shaft surveyed ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. Much older than first assumed, or someone deliberately buried the chamber. Interesting. The miner's hat, so I can't do anything with that, but we found Foreman's log 3. Playing with fire, only having 1 step left. Jeez. Is that the waterfall above us? The lights are out. That's the waterfall over there. Hello. Chessboard. These are white pieces. Black pieces? White. Hello. Office King. I know it's there. A rook. The nook. Rook is in the nook. The nook is there. Knight, a bishop, a pawn. Chapel is a bishop. The chapel is there. Knight, drawing room, or the observatory. I don't have. Pawn is den. Den is over here. Yeah. It's lighting up. Okay. Oh, these are just the white pieces. I don't know what the white queen is. I know what the black queen is. The black queen is the study. Did I have a bunk? If I move the pawn onto the bunk room in the corner, do you change to black? You still light up, so you don't care what colour it is. Wait. But I don't have a room corresponding to every piece yet. I would need the study, the drawing room, or the observatory to finish that today, but I don't have the ability to do so. Suppose I've crossed too far. Oh, interesting. Roseake Village, okay. 2 new rooms, that was the office and the shrine. Not the best day we've had, but room to explore that new Willy Wonka elevator. I'm just going to change the name of the stream for that. That is hilarious. Alright, let's try again. Now, I don't think we're going to go inside just yet, because one, we've got that elevator. Two, we've got that message about the West Bridge. Curious what that means. There's something around here I need to look at. Flows under that rock. That's that waterfall. Don't see anything. I've searched here before, but bird baths as well dotted around it. I don't know if there's something connected with them or not. The root cellar is a room we've not unlocked. I'll just have a look inside. I don't think we're going to use it much today. Free shovel would be handy if it's in here. I see potatoes. And casks. Hello, what are you? Fanciful story's name, Marion Marigold. Last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. Fortunately, need a shovel to really take advantage of that room. But before we head downstairs, no, it's not downstairs, into the mansion, I'm going to check out this tunnel again. Or is it worth going inside and laying out the rooms, because that chess puzzle might resolve itself. We do need to get the study. That's the one thing, or find a queen somewhere else in the mansion. Hallway is a good one there. Commissary might be a little early, but I get coins straight up. Might be worth the gem. I'll go commissary. Coins from pantry. Not necessarily. In that bishop position, we can use the chapel, the attic, or the rumpus room. We will need the nook for the rook position, we will need the study for the queen position, and we will need the office for the king position, unless we can find them somewhere else. I think Den restock on gems. Oh, we need the sledgehammer now as well. Nook, yes please. That will cut us off down there, but I don't think that matters. Now I saw that magnifying glass. Courtyard is always just a net positive on gems now. There is a chance to find a shovel in here, which we haven't, which is sad. greenhouse could be very interesting. Close this off short term, but greenhouse definitely could be interesting. Especially if I get the coat check. Shovel. Yes! We could find a lot of stuff with this shovel. Turnips. Not having to worry about steps today. That's unfortunate. That's right, we wanted to look at this one. So trees. Trees was the... You need to look at the first words. Find among the white trees. Okay. Find among the white trees. Gonna have to go digging. A brick, that's a new one. Old shoe. Coin. Don't have the gems for the cloister. Parlour would end the row. Secret passage isn't too nasty. What do we want on the inside? I'm gonna go for a shop. We're getting the shrine bonus on shops for the next 2 days. Go to the laundry room. Not been in here, and we can find out the secrets. We've got bleach. Who doesn't love bleach? So that's where we need to go for something. Tumble dryer, bin. So what does the laundry do for us? Swap all your coins for gems at a 1-to-1 rate. That's nice. All your keys with gems. All your keys with coins. Spin cycle. Let's get some gems going. Didn't swap all my coins for gems. I only swapped 3 of them. I don't think it matters much, but that is okay. Alright, through the den. Always still be a waste of gems, so corridor it is. The laundromat there. I want to go rumpus room. Bedroom's probably the smarter play. I'll go bedroom. Rumpus room would have given us a bishop, but chapel should be fair enough. On the tables, why are you pointing down? Alright, there's our chapel. No chapel. Lost our last coin. That's okay. Go out the west wing. Observatory is the only one that doesn't end the run. It gives us a night position as well. Rooms with 4 doors are common. Oh yes, but please not the workout room. Where are we? Door is over there. West Wing Hall. Hello. Unfortunate, but I will take it. Locked. Do I go passage or do I go parlour? Great Hall is an option. Great Hall can unlock one antechamber door. Go parlour at the moment. Gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. Okay, so you are definitely false. 2 statements are false. For that to be true, then the gems are in the true statement, which is the white box. If that is false, that can't be false, because then it would be proving itself to correct. So you have 1 false, so therefore the other 2 must be true for that to not contradict itself. If that's true, then this one has to be false. Ooh, some gems. Go Rotunda or do we go Cloister? Rotunda's a new room. Essentially a cloister without the green in the middle. Go Rotunda because it's new. What's through here? Definitely don't want the weight room. I haven't got the keys for the Great Hall, so spare room is my choice. That happens when we push the button. Push it again, get both doors at the same time. Which way are we now facing? We are facing towards the wall, so we want a right turn here, preferably. Not going to get one, but terrace is handy, especially if we're going to get some more green rooms. Coin. Coin. Lots of money today. Locked. Unfortunate. Drawing room seems right. From here I want to be able to turn right. Locked. Locked. Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're heading back down to hallway in the entrance hall. You've got something to dig up. You have a key, you've got a coin. Yes, definitely don't forget to dig. I don't think I've missed any since picking up the shovel. Oh, this chapel. Costing me a small fortune. Yep, that's blocked that way, so we want to go this way. Oh, yep, digging down here. Dig, 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 dig. Diggy hole? Diggy hole! So many turnips. I'm gonna go closet here. Shoes are most unnecessary. Aquarium, please. I know there's a diggy spot down here for the... And a key. Oh! And another diggy spot. Oh. I've not come across a security door yet. And locking them might prove handy. Alright, key card system. That one down. Alright. Last room here, we don't mind if it's a dead end. Spread gems to green rooms. That better than the key from the storeroom. Yes. Potentially 3 extra gems. No patio. We're gonna get digging spots as well, aren't we? Pebbles. Oi! I'm rich. I'm rich in rocks. Point. Given we're gonna go to the commissary before we leave. 1 gem. Can't have more than 1 shovel. Sledgehammer? Yes. Salt shaker? Yes. Out of coin. Of course I am. I should have looked at that. But, where are we? I go downstairs now. We have a chapel, so that's fine. We have the observatory, yes. We don't have the office, we don't have the study. So we can't solve the chess puzzle downstairs. That's unfortunate, but I still want to have a look. And there's the song, search amongst the white trees. They're all brown. Where are the white trees? I've got 40 steps. I've got over there. Amongst the orchard. No, not the white. Oh yeah, the root cellar as well, yeah. Search amongst the white trees. Shovel. Conservatory. Oh, secret floor plans. Just the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Hell yes. Secret room. I am all for secret room. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Still don't know about that change in uppercase, lowercase message about the West Bridge. That's one we haven't worked out yet. Oh, not huge winners here today. Old shoes. At least the turnip came through. Not that I really need it today. Which part didn't you see? The bit about the West Bridge? We've picked up a few notes that were written all in uppercase except for one word. And so far the 3 words that have come up in that weird lowercase part: beside, bridge, and west. So those are the 3 words that have come through. I don't quite understand where they're coming from there. But for now, we are going to go and pretend to be Willy Wonka in his magical elevator. This one doesn't shoot us through the sky, this one takes us underground. Where is Grandpa Joe? Red? Was that in... I might have missed that one. Alright, that's the chess room. Unfortunately, we can't finish that one. Closed door, and this is where we took a step apparently, and it cancelled out. Did it? I will have a look next time we draft the classroom. I'll have another look when we go through, because I think we did that wrong last night. This is as far as it goes. In 1905 and 1915, I'm going to keep those dates in mind as well. Foreman's copy don't remove from sight. Realm and something. Sigils of the past and something. Professor Willard. The letter B. Either natural creations accustomed to record various signs. A. They did this in order that of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Not a new tradition, been found in every era. Sigil referring specifically to realm sigils. This is a new puzzle. Designation found on royal artifices, buildings, and older documents. It was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines? let's not get the spoilers going on this one. I've seen enough spoilers to not need more coming. Each line, each circle, each variation tells a story of the land, and adorned borders around the sigils have a special meaning. Understand the realm sigil. Dismantle the symbol, identify the individual elements. 4 things. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. Oh, this was on the flags in the thing. The flags on the first grade test. That's that goddess. Orinida, or whatever her name is. Orinda. Is a unique shape different from each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind the name. Able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step. Yes, that's fine. This page is my note for this. Deciphering the sigil, all other parts are meaningless if we first don't know the place we are describing. So, we have sigils. That is... so sigils. The hinge type one, I believe, is Orinda. Pentagon starts FE. Hourglass ER. The V, CO, and the mountain AR. Unfortunately, of the 7 spirit we only have 3 names, and the 4 we don't have correlates to the bottom 4 here. Awesome! Rays. From the core comes spreading lines, splitting the sigil, one sigil to another, different number. Style. Okay. Fortunately, that's not going to help me very much. Yeah. Damn the old books. Why can't they keep them? Thinking maybe the pages tore to spell a new thing. Okay, so what have we got? We got wavy lines. Heat. Vertical lines in 3 is rain. The word pouring is italicized as well. No, I don't think that's going to change anything. Stormy is... yeah, okay, Thunderline. Dots are snow. Curves are wind. Bent curved lines raise buckling under the high winds. Okay. The moats. Okay. Rival. Hang on. Go back. Where are we? Those are the rays. Agricultural. Martial. Metropolitan. Academic. Industrial. Spiritual. Poetic. information. 8 different borders, each one corresponding with a different colour. Okay, and so they've chosen to indicate colour with different symbols. Alternating size colours is black. Underlines seem to be red. Horizontal vertical is violet. Fog type lines pink. Flashes are green. Zigzag yellow. Triangles are orange. And hollow circles are white. Okay. Studying the court raised moats, now be able to unlock the meaning behind what we had previously been an undecipherable insignia. So the pentagon is referring to Effie, whoever that is. The rays, straight line with 2 at the end. Missing a page, are we? Ship routes, 8 rays, directions. By the use of bent curve lines, rays buckling under high winds, dotted with falling circles, colder realms, snow. Ah, I understand what they're saying here. Fog. So the double dash. Fog. That's a Marshall triangle shape. And the zigzag on the outside is the red. They've translated it as banners. Banners, Marshall, fog. Interesting. There's a lot here, and I'm not sure exactly what it means. Huge lore dump. Huge. Come with me and you'll see you're in a world of pure imagination. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't help myself there. Although that is a Rinder's mark right there on the door. Alright. Huge lore dump. What have we got? We've got 2 keys. We can go back to the drawing room. Oh, okay. Still can't get through there. 43 steps. To go through Foundation, Den, Corridor, Chapel. Take my last coin. Now I'm going to be looking for the... Oh, I shouldn't be looking for the sigils. They're going to be in places. Ah, did not see you there. Money back. Thank you, church. You giveth and you taketh away. Are there sigils in here? Are there sigils up here? Oh, I need circles, don't I? Not that one up the top, is it? No, I'm seeing things. Now, what book are you? Fixed Stars, Stargaze Companion, Rod. Okay. Just thinking ahead to when and if we get the library again. Ah, I could go north from the rotunda. That's okay. That's okay. That lure is for once you get to room 46. Okay, fair enough. Do we want archive? Storeroom's enough. Get our key back. So many diggy spots. Unfortunately, they're not bringing up anything remotely useful. They changed print? I swear the chairs did not have that print on them before. Library would lock us off. Only one that doesn't is that we are in the drawing room. We can redraw. We have reroll dice. Yeah, let's re-roll the dice. Let's go north. Master bedroom is a new room. Plus one footstep for every room in your house. I'm going to go new room because this might be important somehow. $12.13. There's a safe in this room and the code is 1213. I'm certain of it. Sword. Fancy sword. More Jai box. I've already sold one of these. I guessed how it worked. Game popularity, seafarers. White grey tiles. Each wild tile can be pressed like a button. Oh, this is a different one. And the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. Okay, I see. I broke it. I broke it! Boost to our allowance! I'm going to start the day with 5 coins now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I will take that. A cannon. Because every bedroom needs a cannon. My ever encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me. Haha. Ever grateful Mary. Yes, they made me change the ending of the course as you predicted. Prince had a love that was red. It's only true colour, the prince often said. That's the... That might have been the true... Oh no, no. That's this page in the book. Hmm. Hey, it's me. Time goes by so slowly. Typewriter, lockpick. I never intend to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know the truth. I'm assuming there is a smudge. Holes for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. We worked that one out purely by chance on our own. I was certain there was a safe in here. I was certain. And the code would be 1213. Oh, I was certain. Behind the cabinet. Wall. Oh, that's... Alright, our allowance increased. We got a little bit more lore. Worked out something we already knew. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, back to the rotunda. Hopefully north. Room's a little trippy. We're out of gems, otherwise we would be going going Rumpus room. I could probably have time to get all the way back to the laundry. Let us try to move north. Not that way. Oh, come on. Got one. Unfortunately, it does nothing. We are 1 from 6. 2 from 7. Can't go laboratory. Gymnasium's not a bad one, given how many steps we have. I turned these off, didn't I? I thought I turned these off. That sucks. Cloister doesn't cost gems anymore, that's right. Excellent, let's go Cloister. It's a bunch of rooms. Gotta be a way. Get in the middle. The Orinda statue. Oh, we're out of keys as well. You are open. I'm just going to use the lav. Alright. That seems to be us done on this run. I think. I mean, yes, I could run back to the laundry room. I could. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Doubling back is 26. Cost me a coin to go through the chapel. I could get... No, I can't get keys. I can get gems. I won't have the coins for the keys because the keys cost me 10. I can swap coin for gem for 5 and then gems for keys for 5. But I still need 10 coins just to get the keys. And from memory, the commissary won't have what we need either. I think that's us done on this trip. Bugger. Bugger. Yeah, you can trade gems for keys, but it costs you 5 coins to initiate that trade. No, it's the other way around. Gems for keys. Fairly sure. Go into the room. It's in shops. Laundry room. Give me the details. Found floor plans. Conservatory. Interesting. No, I think this run's done. That's okay. Escape path, gemstone cavern, apple orchard. There is one more permanent unlock apparently. What are you going to call it? Garden excavation site. That sounds about right. I only found 5 items. But 4 new rooms. So that was the root cellar, the master bedroom. What else was new? Laundry room and commissary, I believe, for the first time. No, we've been to the commissary before. Laundry room was first. Rotunda. They were the 4 new ones. Westbridge Red. Maybe we'll draw the classroom today out of the side room. That would help. Look at us, we're starting the day with 2 gems, 70 steps, 5 coin. Less than 2 weeks into the game. And secret backroom, what have we got? Toolshed, trading post, shelter. I'm gonna go toolshed. Shovel, okay, we'll take the shovel. And sledgehammer. Not the greatest start, but we'll roll with it. I have not worked the watering can. I will probably have to watch last night's stream and pause it at the right time to look into it. Yeah. if we open the garage, that log covers that. By some miracle. And there's nothing red. I don't see anything for the shovel to want to dig. Yeah. Anyway, let's try and make our way to the antechamber, because I think that is probably a reasonable goal to pursue. I will take an early key. Steps or items? Go nursery. Let's go a bedroom run. A gem? That is a gem. I'll take a bonus gem. Kitchen, storeroom, parlour. Parlour is gems. Storeroom is key. Go parlour. Alright, what have we got today? 2 identical statements. Other 2 statements have identical word. That's easy enough to look at. This box and the blue box are both empty. Okay, so that one's false. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. So it doesn't matter which one is true. They both indicate that this box has the gems. Alright, let's move north down this way. Coins. I'll take some extra coin. Oh. Commissary, spare room, chapel. No spare room. Observatory. Yeah, did we get that one? Did not. Diamond. Chests in the entrance hall. That's going to be good when we get back there. We do have a sledgehammer. Passageway would be okay. Drawing room is better. Locked. Of course it is. I want library. Free apple. Don't need the fixed stars. That's the book in the observatory. Do you want the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington or the History of Arindia? I'm going to go History of Arindia. Sightseer's Guide is probably one I've got, only other one we got left. But I think that's the one we want to go next. Just for my curiosity's sake. Ballroom. Basically get my gem, one of my gems back. I will gladly take a ballroom. Hello. You are new. Clara and Simon. 1952. That's an important one. 1952 is an important one. That one I know is going to come up somewhere. Oh, that's what's going to be in the office. That's going to be the code for the office. Because the safe is under a bust of Simon. No. Yes? No, it's not. There is no Simon. Oh, that's going to come up somewhere. 1952 is going to beat one of the codes. And here's sheet music number 6 and 7. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. Gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end of the clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. And we have the word are. First word is under. We've already solved this one, but I may as well get all the clues. So, where are we? We're in ballroom. 1952. And we've got 6, which has the word are, and 7. Two remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. First words on the... Yep, too many things. I say page 5, what's the green one? First words on the sheets are the true message. Find among the white trees under 2. I'm going to assume the last word is rocks, because that is where we found. Oh, that's big. That is big, and I'm happy about that. We've solved that puzzle in the way it was intended after solving it the way with limited clues. That is a funky looking piano. Artists should be ashamed of themselves. The artwork in this game has been brilliant, except for the rendition of those keys. Oh god, they're ugly. Terrible angle for it. Laboratory would be good. I'm gonna go to laboratory because I can just walk in, walk back, get my gem back. Alright, let's set up a new experiment. Draft a hallway from another hallway. 3 keys. Each time you eat an apple. Time you find some trash while digging. I think 3 keys is the play. I don't adding aquariums to the draft pool, I don't think that's smart. Let it to the mail room. It could go that way. Not great. 3 keys are free keys. I like free keys. I'm more likely to eat apples than dig. I'm not going to have a shovel every day. I think that's the way we do it. Every time we eat an apple, if there are multiple... Oh, every time we eat an apple, if there are multiple hallways, we are set. Now I'm learning that that is a power conduit. So if we draft something here, we want a mechanical building out this door. Of course it's locked. Back to the entrance hall. Regen. Bunch of papers there. Ooh. Ah, yes, I forgot about that completely. But I do need to go through this room first. Conference room. Completely forgot. Thank you. Lockpick set, yes! Oh, these are... Much as they never work when you want them to, it's one of the best items in this game. Bit of everything. I'll gladly take that. Alright, what have we got here? Can't head south. Good on coins, I'll go closet. Security is probably the best option there. Can't go north. Lock that direction. Don't think we'll mess with it at the moment. Oh no, we will turn down the amount of... There's a fruit I haven't eaten. Not what I wanted to do there. Back in, back in. Menu to low. And unlocked. Oh, the office is back. I do want to try out that date. I do. All the coins going to go to the conference room, yes. We are going to not come back here, so we will run payroll and we will spread gold through the estate. I am near certain it is 1952. No! A different safe. Different safe. Ugh. This is frustrating. This is the one thing I don't like about how the dining room, conference room works. I have to walk around to every table pick up from every seat. Just 2 coins each. It's not piled up nice and neat for me. Alright, drawing room. Lockpicks, let's go. Yes. Pantry. Oh, of course there's a banana, not an apple. Of course this one's locked. I want to go Rumpus room. Not cost the gem. But Alzar is here. And I must learn from him.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Alzara dropping hints.
Dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Given us one puzzle we've already solved. We have 2 of those 8 letters. Thank you for the coin pickup. I missed that. I thought all 8 were going to come at once, but we have 2 of those letters found. We have letters number 4 and letters number 7. I believe letter number 4 was written by... One was written by our father, Daniel. I believe that was down in the shelter. That's number 7. I can't remember who wrote the other one. Den. Den is the play there. All of them bemoaning our great uncle for somehow being involved in the disappearance of someone I believe is our mother. Do I go darkroom here? I might go darkroom. I'm not too scared of knowing what's coming from the south. In the vault? I have not been in the vault yet. Are you talking about the one in the boudoir? I believe that's letter number 4, because we had one down in the shelter. Yeah, the two we found, one was in the underground shelter, and the other was in the boudoir. Burn a key here. I might. Boat check's only good if I find the greenhouse. The corridor, because I know the other side will be open. Bedroom. Giving us all the extra steps. Coin purse, coin purse, don't forget the coin purse. Oh, dining room's 3 steps. Why wouldn't I go dining room? It'll block me off on that side though. Oh, do I go the steps or the gem? Potentially opening up. Right, what opens the right hand side? I note down the greenhouse. Did I note that one down? Greenhouse, greenhouse. Greenhouse opens on the south side. Great Hall opens on the east. That just gets me my gem back with interest. I get my gem back. Because greenhouse can only appear on an edge. I have a shovel. Oh, can I should have gone with the rubbish condition in the laboratory. I've got all the gems now. Alright. Ideally, we want one that opens to the east. Kitchen. Done. We have more coins than we know what to do with. Beef stew is being served in the dining room. If we have a boiler room, which we don't at the moment. 5 steps for every green room. We've only got the 2? Sure. More coins than I know what to do with. I'll eat all the bananas. Can't go through there yet. That's okay. Commissary or dining room? Commissary gets me more coins and I'll be able to buy stuff. It would lock me out though. Let's go dining room. Don't think we get the... Oh, we might get the boiler room today. Country pie. Ideally something going to the right, but we're not too fussed either way. Boudoir will give us a gem. Walk-in closet will probably give us the keys we want. And we can run back to the laboratory. I'll play the walk-in closet for, hopefully for some keys. There's a key. Gem. Hello, what are you? Safety deposit box number 304. Huh. That's a new one. Oh, we have no reason to worry about steps at all, do we? Alright, so now we want to get back to the laboratory. Yes. Hi, Alzara. Ballroom? Ballroom, yeah. Oh, I like the reverb sound. There's an apple. Hello, apple. 2 steps and a key. Don't seem to be able to pick that. Go for it. Reroll or passageway? I think reroll. Don't need to burn a passageway on that. Go to the pool. Then walk back into the ballroom. Grab a gem. Pool is still drained. We got money galore. Not really that much money. It's got to regenerate somehow so much at a time, but I don't know what the math behind it would be. I've got that much money, I don't care. Chapel. Locker room is new. Spread keys throughout the house. Did I have... I do have a conference room. They're all going to be down there. That is worth going back down there now. The conference room. Unfortunately, no, I don't have a keycard. I don't have the utility room unlocked either, which would help. So a keycard's going to stuff me. Where am I going? Straight ahead. Everyone's got a key. Key. 1, 2, 4 keys? 5 keys. Locker room's keycard. Alright, that would have stuffed me regardless then. Unless there is a keycard in the locker room itself, which is a possibility. Yep. I thought that was another coin purse. Life jacket. Oh, you're kidding. Are these? Three locked lockers. Oh, this... Oh, that is... Open ones down here, though. I have a locker key for a safety deposit box. That is going to be important for the vault room. Unfortunately, we do not have the vault room unlocked yet. I have 5 keys with which to try. So this is why it spreads keys throughout the house. Alright, we have 5 keys and about 20 lockers to try. Hoping for a key card. Alright. You're first. Another safety deposit key. 233. 3 coins not going to help me. You. I need a key card. You're empty. Oh yeah, that's bust. You. Running shoes are not going to save me. Oh, the gems are nice, but no. Closest to the door, come on. Green card. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Green means true. I have no idea what that message means. I mean, we got some information out of that. Oh, we got so close and so far from the antechamber. Oh, so close, so far. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, we've picked up 2 vault keys. Unfortunately, we can't use them. So they're going to be gone when we wake up in the morning. Which sucks, but what are we going to do? Alright, we've got time for one more run. Quickly. Antechamber or bust. Sizable amount. Most of the rooms were blue. 2 new rooms. That was the locker room and the ballroom. Starting to get... I think when I started today, I did a quick count. We had 28 rooms still left to unlock, and I think we've unlocked another 10 so far today. Day 14, 2 weeks. Alright, let's get our bonus out from the garden. Trading post hovel root cellar. Go with some gems. Don't need to go in there at all. Find a laundry and trade our gems for keys. We'll get a key out of the nook. Security early. A guest bedroom. Do you have to go in to trigger that one? Is there an item in here for me? No. Nursery would have been nice to spawn early. We'll go hallway. Go around. Don't need the gems, so pantry, please. Probably should have left that apple. I believe the experiment's still running. Corridor. Greenhouse. I'm not opposed to a greenhouse. Can't go in here yet, but if we get the code check, we can come back quickly. Possibility of an item in there, but we will let that one go. Do I want to go that way now? Probably not. Magnifying glass. This has some hints. Do it on all four sides. Yeah, we already knew those clues, that's okay. Bedroom's the right call there. Table, hand, nope. We'll go chapel. Come on, lavatory. Go closet. Gem's not helpful, sleeping mask is. West Wing Hall. Go den. Oh, I really want to go to library. Go to library. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition. The book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Airy Central Board of Education. Heavily redacted. A name used to designate the realms of the eastern borders is no longer known to the average citizen. Of the elder generation, we must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. This is heavily redacted and may have been a waste of that castle. Strangely like how our manor builds. Ajera. That doesn't line up. Hang on, hang on. Ajera. Where was the name of the queen? Queen's name was Je'ari Yenna. By the ascension of the first king, Blank, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation. So, what is the name of this book again? Indian history, okay. This page. Chapter 1 is called Ajera. Ideal candidate for the unification of surrounding provinces, not always forthcoming, surviving records of these bygone days, limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. If only there was a good copper merchant. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, end of the 1st century. A bunch of land was either won and or lost, and a new kingdom was born. The 2nd era. 4th king who split. So the 1st king was Oris. Fourth king, whose name's been redacted, split the domain to 3 shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. Eldest, he granted the fields mountain of his great-grandfather. Eldest got the fields. The second child the middle province and heart spring of the kingdom. Mid province. Eldest accepted the gift with redactions. Possibly meaning hang on. That looks like a D. I think they're talking about the second child here. Redacted. As the third child, the youngest, he was bestowed upon him the realm of Arc Ares, the land of the northern storms. Wild, untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. The middle child, his only daughter. Okay, no, the second child did get something. Gifted the southern region of Araja. A land steeped in tradition. Now I'm looking at the torn out names from the sigils book. We have an AR, Arc Ares, and the symbol looks like mountains. It makes sense. There's an ER, which could be Araja, and that's the hourglass symbol. Third era. And those symbols match up. So it is Araja and Arc Ares. Second era drew to close 3 sovereign realms that achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of the 3 distinct regions, ruled by respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating bountiful resources of lands, family relations, known for cooperation in trade and transportation. Succeeding generation, heirs continued tradition, and the third era was defined by a whole bunch of redactions. Commerce further strengthened bond, laying foundation for promise of a prosperous and bright future. But redaction. The fourth era with a note. Fourth era. Kingdom. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Disilets III. Was a redacted king who was often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Thank you for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. Tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive. A first edition and uncensored copy of a history of Arindia could be found. It would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. There is possibly a second copy of this book somewhere in the mansion. Part of me thinks you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. Possibly, but I couldn't find anything opened up in the archives. It was just the book that was on the table with newspaper clippings. I may have to scan each cabinet one by one to see if any open. I may need a key. Archive would make sense, but I didn't find anything there. Detective Bon Margle, Red Guard. I'm gonna note that name down. That's. We haven't found the basement key, so quite possibly. The Red Guard. Everything's political between red. Fortunately, that page is just going to cover up that. I can't move it. Oh, that's unfortunate. King of Blank. No one on to move. Moving castle and court. Overjoyed by this were those that viewed the unbecoming common folk. Grand City of Fen. Ah! Desert's now renowned as the king of something. Redacted. People were overjoyed by the choice to move the castle and the court. Okay, so this king was... Okay. Era 5. Era of Ruin. The fourth era came to an abrupt end. 6th of October. Prince Leeson of Fen declared himself true monarch. Fen. That's the Pentagon. Ooh, sorry. CO. I want to double check. Not miss... Not yet. I've not missed something yet. True monarch, this declaration was bolstered by a blank number of supporters due to the fact that Dislet IV shared something little of his virtues. Civil War, Fensurrection. Gardens of Fen, once a centre of splendour, were transformed into a battlefield. Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. Sympathy for the city surged. The Northern Regiment, which would have been Arc Aries, Prince Leeson formed a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade the nearby realms of Arc Aries and Nuance. Nuance is not listed. Doesn't make sense with what I've got left. Even with the tide turning in their favour, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years. Saw 1 in 3 men buried, including Prince Leeson himself. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. Okay. Black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned in their place. Red banners. Okay, we're coming back to that political statement now. Hoisted in honour of the fallen of the Fen. Few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear for lives to the south, forever exiled. So this is where the banners are coming in. The red. We know the colour. The Fen is red. Fen is red. We know that the one I don't have the name for, which is the V shape, that is orange, because this is coming from the first grade classroom. The V is orange. Hourglass, Araja is purple. Arc Aries, the mountain, is yellow. We don't know what colour Orinda is. It is probably blue, possibly green. What colours have I got? Black, white. No, it would have to be green or pink. I doubt it would be black or white. We only had the flags for three nations. That was Ark Ares, Araja, and the third one we don't have the final one we don't have a name for. The realm was inherited by the three Fen Ares, Ark Ares, and Araja. Then united as allies, though the distance between our people has grown. Land rich in history, land of myth and wonder. Who is Nuance? Oh, hang on. Where has my mouse gone? There it has. Redacted. We have the name of almost all the nations. This is a fantasy land. This isn't England. This isn't... Okay. We're in a fantasy world. Gotcha. This is not real world. Somehow the timeline matches up with real world, so we understand it, but this is not on familiar landing of Earth. There's another key over here. A lot there. Bookshop. Hello. Hello. I also want Chamber of Mirrors. Because I can come in from that side. That opens up the north. Bookshop. Gotta be a prize for this room. There has to be a prize for solving this one. Right, we need to get in on the north. Get in on the north! Get in the candy shop here. Ooh, piece of candy. Steer me right. Dining room, please. Passageway is only choice. Strange looking puzzle. E, that saves me. Another key. Oh. Hands. The House of Mirror has four pointing hands pointing up. They've all got hats. I don't know if there's a thing with the hats. I've not been tracking the hats. Hello? Hello? I wonder. Do I need to push you? You come back down. Push the ones in the corners. Oh! Found a duplicate copy of storeroom. Why not? Down. Go around. I don't think I needed to go around. This room is definitely worth it. Extra boudoir. Why not? Right, where are we now? Cut through the middle. Courtyard, corridor, storeroom. Third corridor. Probably want to turn this one north. Two gems in the parlour? A den. But we'll turn north. Maybe a shortcut south here. Oh, the bookstore might have been what we wanted, but House of Mirrors was fun. Courtyard, definitely. Metal detector? Replenish the gems. No, no shovel today. Right, we will go. Now, where am I pointing? Back inside. Go to the wall. Go to the wall. Patio, yes. Spread me some gems. I don't need them, but spread them for me. Key card. Boudoir, billiard room, they don't help. Secret passage. Give me a shop. I need to buy some keys. That works. a special key. Give me a special key. Oh, that was not worth it. Oh dear. Maybe we'll find some down this way. Cloister. Ballroom. Ballroom gives me gems. I don't need gems. Cloister will be handy. Oh, of course, it used up 9 steps. Oh, that was silly. Oh, the hovel is a 2-edged sword. That was silly. That was extremely silly. Oh, everyone call me a moron. Everyone call me a moron. Oh. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for joining me, everybody. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, subscribe, like, all those buttons. We'll be back on Friday to continue on. Hopefully finishing the game next weekend. I'm hoping we can get... I think we just need to get to the antechamber and a lot of things are just going to open up for us. Yeah, so back on Friday, that is at midday UTC, so 10 AM East Coast Australia, midday in the UK, and 10 AM here on the East Coast of the US. But until then, I've been Fritz, you've been you. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.